Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 18th. This week, I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch me live, make sure to subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But Virgo, let's see what we got going on for you. All right, so you start off with the Ace of Clubs. This is a very good card. It's my favorite card in the deck, really, and it's just a good card. Number one, it's a card of abundance and more abundance coming in for you. Finally, for once, I feel like money looks a lot better for you, Virgo. Yeah, it just looks better overall than probably what you've been dealing with for a long time. You still end with a little bit of confusion, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. This could also represent love. This is a card of engagement. It's called the Ring. So some of you could be getting engaged. I would say if you're with somebody. So again, if you are with somebody that you've been with for a while, this could represent engagement or marriage. This could also represent thinking about somebody that you want to get married to, but again, for the most part, just looking at these cards, I feel like most of you would be focused on money for the most part, or work, something along those lines. But very good card. Also a great card for moving or traveling if you're doing any of those things. So, or if you're like getting a new job, trying to get a new job, very good card for you. Even better than that is you have the Eight of Diamonds, I mean. This is a card of material success on the horizon. So it just says that a lot of money will be coming in for you in the near future, or just more money. Maybe not a lot, but it could just be more. Or new work opportunities will be coming in for you at this time. So really good card for you. It is a card called the Key. So it does say that you have the keys to your own success. This comes up for you, Virgo, pretty much every single day that I read for you. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you just hold the keys to your own success. This is a card of like needing to manifest what you want in life, needing to manifest new beginnings or needing to manifest new changes. And yeah, it's kind of like needing to open doors as well. I feel like there is a lot of pressure on Virgo. I've been saying this for weeks. I feel like the pressure is because, like I said, I feel like you have to do things like on your own, and I feel like you have to like manifest these changes on your own as well. So yeah, I just feel like you are the one that's opening these doors. This card also just says that maybe any difficulties that you experience this week will be very straightforward. They will be very obvious challenges. They will just be like the kind of like normal things that you should avoid doing. You know, it's like this card says like avoid overspending when you know that you shouldn't be spending money, or avoid, drinking and driving, stuff like that. It's like a card of obvious pitfalls, or it's a card of obvious mistakes. So again, this card just kind of says make sure not to make those obvious mistakes. Next you have the Joker. I always say this to you, Virgo. It's like you are like the Fool card right now. I say this to you every single day in the daily readings as well. So I feel like this is like the Fool card. It just says you have to take some sort of leap of faith, or you have to take some sort of risk to be successful in the near future. I feel like a lot of you are just starting new lives or just starting new things in your life, and I feel like this could lead to a lot of success. For others, I feel like this is just talking about you being busy. You do have a lot of cards here of just busyness, working really hard, having a lot of work to do, or just trying to make money, kind of like I said earlier. Next, you have the Queen of Diamonds. This is you showing up here in a very strong position. So that's nice for once. You showing up as yourself. I like that, of course. It puts you in a position of strength and a position of power. Yeah, and I feel like some of you are just stepping off on a new path. Queen of Diamonds is called the Crossroads. It just says that you have a choice to make in life. I've been saying this to you for weeks now, Virgo, as well. I feel like you have two choices in life. And I feel like this one choice leads you to like a new life. The other choice kind of just keeps you in the same life. So as I always say with this card, I feel like you just need to kind of just pick the same, pick the new choice, basically, with the Queen of Diamonds. I feel like that will lead to like the most success. I'd also be careful with your lungs. I never say that about this card. This is a card of your lungs and breathing. So I'd be careful of like allergies and things like that with this card. I don't know, it popped into my head. Like I said, I never say that about this card, so I'd be careful about that. But it's also a very good card of being touched by money. So it does say like the things that you are doing now could turn into gold. So make sure to put the work in this week. Next, you have the Six of Hearts. Also, I wanted to clarify this, so I clarified it with the Six of Hearts. Again, that kind of made me lean towards more like watching your health. I would just be careful with your health at this time. Six of Hearts is a card of like destiny and fate and fame in a lot of ways. It doesn't mean you will be famous, but it says that you could be moving towards your destiny at this time in your life. You could be moving more towards the things that you're supposed to be doing to be successful. This card can also represent a karmic relationship. I'm actually going to pull it. Yeah, I do feel like some of you could like be attracting somebody, or you could be with somebody or whatever that you want to have a family with, or that you will have a family with as well with this Seven of Hearts. But yeah, I do feel like for some of you there is a karmic attraction to somebody, and you could be dealing with that as well. Next, you have the Ten of Spades, so moving. This card is called the Ship, like the boat, just kind of represents moving from one place to another. So some of you could be moving or traveling with this card. I do feel like with the Fool card there could be a very strong connection between travel and money. So a lot of you could be making more money from a move, or this comes up for you a lot, Virgo, as well. It could just be that you're getting a new job. You're just moving from one to another, and that could be what is also bringing in more money for you. Now, this is also a card that says like get out of your head as well. It can be a card of like challenges with depression, anxiety, sadness, like all this other stuff. So I feel like a lot of you could be having these worries at night, but I would like let those worries go. And finally, you have the Five of Hearts, just the birth of something new. So a lot of you could be, starting a new life or starting something new in your life. This is also a card of needing to avoid jealousy. It just says like, gossip. It can be a card of like gossip at work or dealing with people in your life gossiping about you or talking about you. I always say with the Five of Hearts, it's jealousy to be ignored. So I wouldn't put any energy into gossip or anything like that. Same thing with the Queen of Diamonds. In some card reading systems is very similar. It can represent gossip, jealousy, anxiety, but caused by other people. So this just says avoid those things. But I actually think things look like things seem to be improving. It's like every single week things get a little bit better for you, Virgo. So I wouldn't say a lot better. I'm not gonna lie to you, Virgo. Maybe things aren't perfect, but definitely a lot better. So that's what I'd say to you. So thank you, Virgo, and enjoy your week.